Yes.
Perfect.
Stay cool. That's the point. Let's take a look at the big picture pattern here. What we're in for? Well, the heat dome is taking over. Been talking about this all week, and what we mean by the heat dome is that there is literally going to be just more air piled up on top of us. So we can visualize that in 3D, kind of have to tilt the map a little bit to think about it this way. Just a mountain of air, and it weighs more, and just the weight of the atmosphere exerts higher pressure. So that's why we have the big H on the map, indicating a strong area of high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere. The weight of the air means sinking air overhead. It means very little cloud cover. And as that air sinks towards ground level, the pressure from above compresses the air that's already at ground level, and that heats it up. But it's not just the heat. Here are the consequences of these heat domes. Just the extreme heat is enough by itself, but also an elevated fire threat. We'll talk about that in a second. The compressed marine layer, it's not gone. We'll take a look at that as well in just a moment, but it is going to be very close to ground level, and these heat domes tend to be very persistent. We're lucky that it's going to back off a little bit as we head into early next week, but other parts of the state, especially down in the San Joaquin Valley, other parts of the desert Southwest, are going to be cooking under this for the next 7 to 10 days at least. Another consequence, stagnant air, and that's one of the things that we're going to have to contend with as well as we head through the weekend. Air quality today was actually good in all zones. Let's zoom in for a closer look here at the air quality as we head through the weekend into early next week. Ground level ozone is the concern with this type of air mass that's in place, but I was checking the maps throughout the afternoon, didn't have anything even tipping into the moderate category across the Bay Area, but that can change very quickly with this kind of setup. So I think moderate to even unhealthy for sensitive groups air quality tomorrow and again on Sunday. It's why there is a spare the air alert for tomorrow. Likely going to be one for Sunday as well. That air quality begins to improve as the temperatures start to back off. We should see that mix of green and yellow dots on the map by Tuesday. In terms of the heat risk, the risk of overexertion, essentially, it's going to be in the moderate to high category for most inland parts of the Bay Area tomorrow. This is when the heat wave is really going to peak, but it's still going to be hot on Sunday. You do notice less red on the map. It's still plenty of orange, indicating that there's still going to be the threat of overexertion if you're not careful, taking it easy, moderating your pace, making sure you stay hydrated. But then the heat really backs off on Monday, down to the low to moderate category for that heat risk overall. But as we head into a hot weekend, it's important once again, let me get out of the way here, to know the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Heat exhaustion means you just need to get into a cool place, drink some water, and just take it easy, rest for a while. Heat stroke means it's time to seek medical attention, either for yourself or for someone else, because loss of consciousness is one of the symptoms of heat stroke. Let's take a look at the fire threat. That was around a 4 or 5 on our fire danger index, ranking from 0 to 10. That's where it is right now. That's about halfway up the scale, and that's fairly normal for this time of year. The good news with this particular heat wave is that it's not going to be accompanied by gusty offshore winds. So as we head through the weekend, the highest that fire danger index goes is going to be around the halfway point on the scale. Maybe a little bit of a bump in that by Sunday afternoon as the winds pick up slightly, but it's going to be an onshore breeze, and that's going to help to reduce our temperatures. So we'll definitely accept that stronger onshore breeze Sunday afternoon. Right now, you can see the effect of the weight of the atmosphere on us just squishing the marine layer. The tops of the towers of the Golden Gate Bridge are just sticking out above that fog. Temperatures stand in the mid to upper 90s inland in the East Bay, but other inland spots are in the 80s for now. We can handle that. 60s in San Francisco, around 70 degrees in Oakland. The fog isn't going to be too prevalent to start the day inland, where it is prevalent to start the day around the bay and along the coast. It should dissipate by midday. Temperatures begin a mix of 50s and 60s, and then we warm up. Not too much in San Francisco, only up to around 70, but temperatures in Santa Rosa are going to reach up into the mid-90s tomorrow afternoon. It's far from record-setting, but it's definitely hot, up to 105 degrees in Concord. Most of the Tri-Valley and the Delta are going to top out around 105. In Santa Clara Valley, you're not going to be that hot in San Jose, 93 degrees, but that's still a good dozen degrees above normal. We'll fill in the rest of the map in a wide variety of temperatures, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and those 105-degree-ish high temperatures inland in the East Bay. Just have a plan to stay safe during this basically 2-day heat wave, or warm spell, as the case may be around the bay. Temperatures only top out around 80 in Oakland over the weekend, and then we back down to slightly below normal temperatures by Wednesday of next week. That'll be the case everywhere. 86 degrees for the North Bay will feel like a relief after 95 Saturday and Sunday. The real drop happens inland in the East Bay, from 105 Saturday to 86 on Wednesday. No big drop along the coast because you're not going to be that hot to begin with. Temperatures over the weekend still in the 60s.
It's amazing, that spread.
Yep.
All right.